I have done a head gasket sniff test on this, which it failed, so we know the head gasket is on its way out. It took a long time to fail, so I'm pretty happy that it's not that bad at the moment. So I'm hoping it lasts me this year and I can get my new engine rebuilt in the meantime or over the winter. Right, so I'm going to get that fitted and I'll come back to you in a mo. There we go, that's bolted in nicely now. But yeah, happy with that. Yeah, it's just now a case of I've got to drain the coolant out first because it's all going to pour out from there. And yeah, just swap these hoses over. Like I said, this one here, temperature sensor there, that is for the ECU. That I'm going to try and get into this outlet here where it comes off of this pipe. There's like a little T-piece that will come up to here. This one here will come round to the outlet at the top and we should be good to go. Alright, that is it, all full up. Overflow from the radiator now goes to the overflow expansion bottle. That I'm going to change the cap from a pressure relief one to just a standard cap, obviously, because that's kind of the highest point now. It's kind of level actually. You can kind of see it, it's kind of level. Being honest, I did run it up yesterday, got all this done, run it up outside for about 10 minutes just idling, and when I went out to it, the temperature gauge was on hot, so I was thinking same problem we had before. As soon as you give it a run, it cools down. So I took it down the road. I think it's about a mile down to a roundabout and then a mile back again. And I wasn't even pushing it. I wasn't pushing it at all. And it turns out that the little needle on the temperature gauge will actually go past this bit here. So you can't see the needle. It got that hot. Misfiring, wasn't very happy at all. Brought it back. Drained the coolant out. Actually, we actually thought the radiator was blocked because this hose was hot, this one was cold, so we thought blocked radiator. So took the radiator out. Little tip: use a dishwasher tablet, soak it, basically mixed it with some hot water, filled the radiator up, laid it flat on the ground, filled it up with this hot water and dishwasher tablet, left it for probably about 2 hours, and then gave it a good rinse out, good shake around. Flushed it through with water. It was all coming out clean. Put it back in. Thought I'll check the thermostat. I had my work experience kid who comes in on Saturdays change the thermostat for me. I was going to do it step by step with him, but he just went out and did the whole thing, and I thought, okay, fair enough, obviously knows what he's doing. This is the thermostat. And I thought I'd take it out while we're there, chuck it in a pot of boiling water, and it didn't open. It didn't open at all. So I think it's literally a faulty thermostat, which has now cooked my engine. What I've done, I have replaced the thermostat. I've taken out the little jiggle pin at the top there, and I've also drilled an extra hole in the side because the thermostat won't sit straight like that. It will sit either there or there, so the jiggle pin isn't at the top. So I drilled an extra hole. Just a little small 3mm hole just to be on the safe side. I have run it up. It actually now, even idling when stationary, it sits just over half, and you put the fan on it, will bring the temperature down. So it's better, it's cooling better than it did. I did do a sniff test, which I'll show you in a moment, and it failed. It failed badly, which the head gasket has gone, or the head's warped. I don't know if you've seen this stuff before, steel seal. It's supposed to fix head gaskets. It's supposed to be a permanent repair. I have used it in the past on previous engines as a temporary fix. I'll never do it as a permanent one. But I don't know if it does K-series. Obviously they're well known for it. So I did put some in yesterday. Ran it for the half hour, it says. And I thought I'll leave it overnight. Run it up again this morning, and we'll do another sniff test. Now, I'll show you the sniff test, and it basically measures carbon monoxide in the cooling system. So if you've got exhaust getting into the cooling system, it'll pick that up. When I did a head gasket test on this before, it took about a couple of minutes of pumping the bubble, for it to start turning green, which indicates there's carbon monoxide in the system. When I did it yesterday, it took 3 pumps. So yeah, it's and it hasn't driven anywhere since. Literally just yesterday's done that. So I am pretty disappointed. Obviously I've got a spare engine. It's not the end of the world. It's more, we're kind of struggling for parking at work, and I wasn't expecting the car to be here this long. And the weather's nice. I want to get out in this and drive the bloody thing. So yeah, I'm going to do another sniff test this morning. I'll do it now, and we'll see how bad it is, and then I'll make a decision whether I'm going to pull the engine out and drop my spare one in. Yeah, and then maybe we'll pull this one apart and see how bad the head gasket is, and maybe rebuild this one for the turbo, seeing as it's already fucked. Yeah, okay. So anyway, so to do the sniff test, I need to run up to temperature, and basically we have this stuff here, test fluid, and you put a little bit in the top part of that, just up to that dotted line, and then you squeeze the bubble. It draws, you can see there's a little bit of water in there. It draws the steam from the coolant up into the bottom bottle and into the top one, and yeah, it's blue at the moment, and if it turns green, it's got carbon monoxide in it. I'm not expecting it to now not turn green. I'm hoping it takes more than just 3 pumps of the bubble to turn green. So I'll get her up to temperature and we'll have a play. Just to stop it getting any hotter. The good thing about idling this car for this long is that it can do this. Like the pops and bangs. Anyway, right, I'll take the cap off. I've already released the pressure. Get the old sniff test. I've already put the fluid in there. And all we do, chuck it on there. Let's move the camera around. Swap hands. Put it on there. And we're watching, you can see the air coming through the blue water. Now I have a habit of, well, it hasn't changed quite so quickly. It's 4 pumps. I have a habit of thinking it's changing colour long before it actually does. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, highly recommend steel seal. That seems to work quite well. That's not turning green at all. That really is not turning green at all. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely still blue. I am, as you can probably tell, quite surprised by that. I know it works on, so I have used it before, but obviously K-Series, Rover K series have a unique head gasket design, and yeah, weak point. Let's do more pops and bangs. It never gets old. Okay, alright, well, fixed. I have a working cooling system. Right, I might have to give it a clean and then take it home. Oh, one thing I want to show you before you go. This is a customer's MGC. I think you've all got to admit that is a pretty car. Oh, the door's locked. We are doing some work on this, but yeah, very nice car. Maybe someday. For now, I'll stick with my dirty midget. But yeah, thanks for watching. It wasn't quite the video I was expecting it to be, but never mind. Like I said, I mean, yeah, I've had the fan on, and you can see the temperature gauge. It's sat does seem fine. I think I might have just got away with that one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. Next video, hopefully, I'll be driving this home.